All right, jumping on a couple minutes early. Try to be a little persistent. Now, I recommend go check out me on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. On TikTok, K.Urias Keith 84E. Urias Book of Truth on Facebook. I am James Urias 10 on Twitter and James Urias with Jesus spelled out capital in my name on Instagram. So check me out. Check out my messages. See what I'm saying? But I want to talk about how all letters are art, how they had to be drawn in order to be taught. So, how did the first A get made? By someone taking a piece of paper and drawing an A. Now, to understand what I'm saying is to realize that when we were kids, we were wrongfully taught incorrectly. And it wasn't the teacher's fault because they were taught incorrectly as well. It's all an art of brainwashing. Now, you have to understand that these words are used to manipulate you through your lack of knowledge on these words. So, if these politicians use big words, then guess what? These people with the education that these politicians gave are not going to understand what they're saying, and they're going to be, yeah, that sounds great. And in reality, it's woe is us. Now, everything that I learn with God. I learn through what He shows me through everyday life. Some would call the chaos theory. God is chaos. God is everywhere. When Jesus said, God is in all, I see my Father in everything, it's because He literally did. He understood the power of creation and what that creation, if fallen into the wrong hands, could do. That's why Julius Caesar, or the Roman emperor, crucified him, or so they say. Now, to understand what I'm talking about, you have to have an open mind. Not only an open mind, you have to know that all religion and all teachings are a form to mentally stunt you past seeing the veil. Now, if people can say the Bible stands for basic instructions before leaving Earth, then why is it that what I'm trying to teach is crazy? It's shorthand abbreviation, single word words for like POS, power of suggestion, piece of yeah, point of sales. No one goes and checks the POS, and people get taken advantage of all the time. For example, on a TikTok video, I discovered that Dairy Queen was charging its customers for a 8 piece when they were getting a 6 piece. And it said right there in the letters. See, letters are art. Art and understanding that all art and all forms of it are of God and our way to try to communicate. We communicate every day past the conformity that they put us in, but somehow they have a mental control on our everyday life and the way they enforce their laws. And that's because of the teachings as a child. Now, when you see this, you cannot unsee it. Look at your keyboard and look at the capital L, write it down first, and then the capital I, and then tell me what's wrong. Well, it is the capital and the lowercase for the L. There is no I, because as we are taught in school, our I's are like this. This is the correct I, top and bottom. But yet, it's our H. Hmm. It's more. It's a white C. Watch. And a white J. C. The graffiti art. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's the truth. And being the steward, the saint art that I am, I'm entitled to all of the art of Da Vinci, all of the art of Michelangelo, all of the ancient art through sacred geometry. Because through sacred geometry, one would understand that the meaning of space is that there is none. There is no space between things. It is filled with something. So if you connect the lines, you will get art. That's like the Bible that everybody is arguing over, which is a blasphemy to God. Because to say that you have contained God into one book is the biggest, biggest sin you could ever do. Because God is all letters. Love letters from God is all of the letters in every language until his son came to figure out and put together what he had left there for him. Is it not? Is that not what I'm doing? Is Jesus not hidden in my name? I'm not saying I am. I'm showing you the proof that I am. I'm not Joseph Gregory Hallett. I'm not going to show you all these amazing things, these seas of Galilee, even though the Young's Park here in Las Cruces, Mexico is the same thing, 1/10 replica of the Sea of Galilee, and a certain spots on that little lake, little pond, it would look like one is walking on water because of the elevation of the grounds. So, because of the reflection, because of the dip in the pond, the way that water is set. Now, one cannot be king without ties and all, divinity, ties by divinity, knowing the true secrets of not only God, but the secrets I am going to reveal to y'all because everyone should know. It is showing the world that you are a teacher, that you are King Arthur, because King Arthur was never a sword. It was the words that he taught his people. And the people and their lack of education, with his teachings and his education, helped them rise up and free themselves from slavery. Now, swords, SWORD. Sword is Excalibur. But whoa, what if Excalibur was words, like I said, an education that we all should share? WORDS. So, the manipulation of men who could not understand that they could not have control or power manipulated those words and put the S in front of the W, and then made a sword. Tell out of the people, I wield Excalibur. I wield the knowledge. Joseph Gregory hides it. So therefore, he hides who God is and what God has shown him. I come from the people to teach the people the same way that I am taught by God. Hold nothing back. Ask no one to follow me. Just show them the truth and the truth in the words. Know my words, Jesus said. Means knowing that the dictionary is the only book ever given to man that had all of God's words in it, because every word that was given to man was from God. Was it not? Eat your heart out, Joseph Gregory Hallery. Hallery. Ha ha. I come from a medical state. I medicate because of the atrocities that are done to people every day. It gives people PTSD. Being told no. Being told that they didn't qualify. But they all qualify. Hey, baby.
Hello.
And something that I have that Joseph doesn't have. Come here, give me a kiss, babe. Is my right to rule by blood. That's my wife. She is the heiress. I am the heir. And you see her heard it. I'm a crazy heir. I see what was left for me, and I gave it back to the people because we are all promised land. I won't show you the promised land. I will show you that we were promised land. I will show you the truth in all words and true English, the way the Pharaoh spoke. Because to see K.Urias is the key that I teach. And the keys that I teach are all keys. Mentally evolving yourself to see 3D, to see 2D, 1D, 4D, 5D, infinitely. Joseph Gregory Hallett told stories. He said that he was the heir, but he is not, because he knows not where the hair constellation is, nor the man holding the pitcher of water into the mountains where Jesus and James are both buried, plus Alexander the Great, plus Cleopatra, plus King David, plus many more characters. You only know what you've been told. And there's certain individuals here to show you and to tell you what you know not. Why is there one place in the United States surrounded by 6 border stops? 6 border stops that make a 6-point Star David. El Paso and Las Cruces. El Paso. El Peso? 1 peso? Of my teachings of 99 cents. A period ends a sentence. Then the decimal should end the numerical sentence, and we should only be paying no more than 99 cents. That's true. For cents for things, but y'all don't believe that. What y'all believe is what you're told. Now, a 6-point star surrounds the 2 towns of Las Cruces, New Mexico, and El Paso to show you that God's real. This is God's holy land. And you can see it in the letters. Jerusalem. Let's look at this first for a moment, shall we? Jerusalem. J E Rusalem. Jerusalem. Sorry for it being backwards, but Jerusalem. Okay? Three letters, one, two, three. One, two, three. Where did he hide it? In what we would call nowadays the USA. And I can prove it, every bit of it. Through Leonardo da Vinci being painting the first portraits of the twins, Jesus and James, through common sense, through astrological charts, through numbers, through letters, through gematria, through way more than what Joseph Gregory Hallett could ever do. I know where I'm at. I'm home. Lucifer Morning Star. I could break the Bible with just common sense. I can break government with two letters. And the laws of ratification. The year of the rat is what the prediction would said. The laws of ratification, 1984, the year of the rat, Chinese astrological chart. If Chinese is so inferior, why does our white letters, our spiritual letters, surround their black strokes? Because they have forgotten the face of their father. Now, I teach everything that I am taught. I've gone into the fluoride mountains here. I've walked every peak. I've found statues of one-eyed kings with beards in Hebrew on their chest and temples. I've found every mineral: gold, silver, turquoise, fluoride, ruby, iron. But yet, this place is so tainted and corrupt. I see why I'm home. I see why I'm from Zion. Because this is Zion, the land of Ur, heaven sent to earth, I on. That's the truth. When you can see the power of creation in our alphabet through an architectural build and structure and break it back down, then you're as smart as me. Until then, you're not. I'm not trying to be a smartass. Just proving to you who the hell I am. Nothing more. You make your choice. You try to prove me wrong. And I'll show you what has been hidden in every single thing you have written or you can try to use against me. Because you do not know the spiritual alphabet. You do not know the alphabet of the angels. You do not know that Hebrew and Old English are the same thing, just flipped upside down. Hebrew upside down is Old English. You don't understand that through the dots in Hebrew and its calligraphy, if you were to erase the calligraphy strokes, you would find exact locations to where they were when these stories were told. But who am I? But a simple man of God. James K.Urias. Jesus in my name. James, spiritual, see? I am. And this is just cherry coke, by the way. And for way more than just Rory Halligan. That's why he was sending people here to the United States, trying to follow a trail. You already knew that in South America, the winery happened. Then they followed the stars. Where did the stars happen? Only the people that would sail the seas, or they were actually following the stars to the burial chambers where with the same stars that all greats follow. All greats. There's a reason NASA's here too. White sands, holy sands, That's what white sands are. It's the only place that hasn't. Wait until that comes out. But back to sorry Mahoney, sorry Joseph Gregory Hallett. Y'all suck. I tried reaching out numerous times. I still reach out to David Nino every now and then because he's like in El Paso, man. How can I not? It's like, yo, dude, this is real shit. I didn't plan on this. Neither did you. But let's make magic happen. But everything that has been used against us is coming to light. Old English. I read Old English. I see the creation of all letters, that there are three lines: top, middle line, and bottom line. The E, y'all have forgotten it, but I teach it. Always will. Won't stop. Might jump on here. But you can't prove me wrong. I'm that confident because I walk with God that strong. I can show you how the public education system has been using, in particular, words for predators to prey on our children, to prey on students. Cappy, thank you. I mean, I'm gonna fall victim to this. What's crazy is my people are slaves, and they're enslaved by the letters that they were taught through slavery, thinking that they could never be anything more than what a system of communism has told them to be. Oh, I may look crazy on my platforms, but it's what people have to do to survive out here. To go unnoticed, to find out the dirt that needs to be changed, to find out the things that are wrong with the world, how no politician will ever fix poverty because they've never come from it, how no billionaire elite actually has that money. They know a cheat code, which is the eye for the eye, which voids all contracts, by the way. So if you have like houses or debts or anything like that, fight for that. You're only as free as what you're worth to fight for, right? Or something like that. Maybe. Oh. But I'll continue to push out content, continue to touch the topics that kind of upset me, and try to teach my people that one, currency is fake, two, doubt anybody will watch this, and three, if you think you got it, come and bring it, because I guarantee you, you cannot beat my argument, which is the laws of ratification, which I bring through books, not Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo. I bring through books because that's what's going to change the world. Books, BOO, boo, okay, bo okays, okays. Till next time, people. Thank y'all. One love, God, and everybody. Where we go one, we go all.